One person, slightly famous, breaks lockdown rules like about 20,000 other people in the country. Hello. So I thought it might be quite fun today to have a little read of the Sun. Every Saturday I get the Sun from my father-in-law, and I never read it. I haven't read it for about 15 years, but I thought it might be quite fun. And straight off the bat, front page news, dissing you already. They're having a go yet again at Meghan Markle. It's funny how every single article that they do on Meghan Markle seems to be negative, and every single one they do on William and Kate seems to be very, very positive. Now, I don't know what's the difference between the two. I mean, Meghan's got slightly browner skin. Would that have anything to do with it? Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Or maybe the fact that they stuck two fingers up at the monarchy and fucked off to America. Obviously, Rupert Murdoch, the man that owns the Sun, and his big buddies, they don't want anything to rock the boat, do they? They like things just as they are right now, so they don't want anything to rock the boat. Any slight change, and they're going to get a little bit anxious. Okay, there we go. Good to see that the Sun are still persevering with page 3 pretty much. I think they did actually get rid of it. I don't know, I did hear they got rid of it. They must have had some sort of conversation in the office where they were like, you know what, it's 2018. I think we need to get rid of page 3. I think it's a bit sexist, you know. I think girls don't need to be seeing that every single time they open the paper. What? Getting rid of, we need tits. We have to have tits on page 3. What are we going to do? Well, we need to do something. All right, well, how about we just sort of like put them underneath some sort of see-through thing, and then maybe just show a little bit of nip. Just a little bit of nip. Just give me a little bit of nip. Oh, okay, all right, I'll give you a little bit of nip. That's it, though. That's pretty much what we got here now. Page 3 has turned into pretty much the same, but we just got just a slight little bit of nip. Yeah, that's the only real difference. Little bit of nip, little bit of nip. Oh, here we go. I knew it wouldn't take long for there to be an article damning electric cars. Do you think there's any reason why the Sun would want to report negatively on electric cars? You know, Rupert Murdoch, the oil and gas tycoon, would not be happy about electric cars. Do you think there's any reason for that? Straight away, we got an article from Jeremy Clarkson, oh man, damning electric cars. Now, if you do your research about electric cars, you'll find out that yes, they do actually take more emissions to build than a normal petrol car. But as soon as they hit the road, guess what? They're not using any oil. Oh man, it's so... Is this really news in 2021? Lovely bodywork, Gwen. Gwen Stefani sits in car. That's worthy of page 9 of the Sun today. Gwen Stefani sits in car. There's no doubt Gwen Stefani, of course, no doubt Gwen Stefani still got plenty of va-va-voom posing in fishnet tights in this vintage car. The US singer, 51, popped a leg on the dash and looked racy in other shots for Wonderland Mag. But she is all dressed up with nowhere to go, telling the magazine COVID has held up her wedding to country star Blake Shelton. This is news. This is national news. And on the other side, strawberries, 99p. Get your strawberries. Get your strawberries, 99p. 99p. Fucking rubbish. England ace is hooked on sleeping pills. Who the fuck... is there any evidence for any of this? They haven't named who it is. They just go on about some guy, and who the hell knows who it is. The ace has told pals the Class C controlled pills are not picked up. They're not pals then, are they? If they're going straight to the Sun and telling them the story, they ain't pals, are they? In other news, Penguin looks like Boris Johnson. Penguin. Do you know the funniest thing about this page actually is there's like quite an important article down the bottom here about the British gas workers that are striking. Basically, British Gas have said to them, you know, sign our new contract where you don't get paid overtime or we're going to sack you. Which is quite an important issue, but I like the fact that the big article on this page is Penguin looks like Boris Johnson. Penguin, forget about the strikes. Look at the penguin. Look at his face. Look at his penguin face. Look at his face. Don't look at the British Gas. Look at the penguin. The penguin. The penguin. Oh, and Stella Artois is going down in alcohol percentage. No, fucking hell! Don't put less alcohol in Stella. What are you doing? 2 articles there to ignore you from the British Gas. Penguin, penguin, and no! Don't make me angry. Oh, look at the penguin. Don't make me angry. Don't put less alcohol into the Stella. Protect yourself from speeding tickets, road hazards and insurance scams. How about just drive at the speed limit? That'll do the job as well. Funny shaped island looks like penis. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the balls. Look at the balls and the penis. The penis. This is a national newspaper. It's a national newspaper. And yet again, still, the penis gets more page columns than the British Gas workers that are being robbed of their overtime pay. Niece looks slightly like her auntie. That's page 3 of the Sun. That's national news, that is, next to the penis. Niece looks slightly like her auntie. Just like Auntie Di, Lady Kitty Spencer looks regal in a stunning red dress with more than a hint of her aunt Prince Diana about her. That's news in a national newspaper. I'll repeat that. Niece looks a little bit like her auntie. Look at these delightful slacks. Look at the crease in the seam. Only £20. You could look as stylish as this. Look at the slacks. Look at the beautiful, beautiful slacks. You can get them in navy, bark, Air Force, black and olive. Graham Norton's still about. Still doing stuff. There he is, Graham Norton.